I am the God man, living, learning his plan. This is teaching, never preaching. I'm the future advance. I'm the reason that you're reaching to the knowledge in this season. I'm the universe, lyrically in tune to work. My black magic beat is savage, so this music is my passion. I use a verse to break the spell, but the devil did his work on the small minds while he running his turf. Rap niggas want respect, but these chickens are jerked. Talking spicy, love money, love sex, dummy. Love disrespect instead of building connects. To be the best of ourselves on this planet called hell. I see a lot of Satans having your conversations about your life within the matrix, but you never learn to change it. Practicing your rituals to keep us in your cages, and my people do the same thing to keep us in that placement. Arguments of hatred, it stops with my engagement. We gotta step within our greatness. We gotta set the record straight. We gotta step within our greatness. We gotta set the record straight. We gotta step within our greatness. We gotta set the record straight. We gotta step within our greatness. We gotta set the record straight.
Peace. This is Random Thoughts, where I give you 5 to 10 minutes of a random thought. So here we go. If you want more content, like, share, subscribe on Dr. AMB TV radio channel or our Dr. AMB TV channel. We're in the beginning stages of the transition from Joe Biden to Donald J. Trump for his second term. And we see some things that are unorthodox in this campaign. And I would like to just say this for those that are really hardcore political mindset people. Don't play yourself short because the person that you voted for won. It seems like they're doing some things to benefit your people. No politician has absolutely did everything beneficial for its people. All right, in history, you don't see that. If you see that on a level, then a lot of y'all are crazy. And I say that because it doesn't matter who you vote for. All right? Left wing, right wing, same bird. They all agreed to some shit at some point to allow these things to happen. A lot of the things that's due to happen in this country and around the world are not going to benefit you citizens of any country. They're not going to benefit any of you right or left wing guys. But don't take my word for it. Keep pushing the racism to counter what I'm saying. Keep pushing the naivety of the situation. You ever notice when you talk about mass deportations, right? You talk about mass deportations, but it's only focused on the Mexican race of Latinos. Not really focused on they might focus on maybe the El Salvadorians that are probably in gangs. Maybe they might focus on what's the joints? They might focus on all the gangs that are from different countries. But understand something: there's Puerto Ricans, there's Dominicans, there's Panamanians, there's Nicaraguans, there's all types of Latinos. And then not only that, you're focused on Latin America, but you're not focused on Arabs. You're not focused on the African, continental Africans. You're not focused on Haitians, Jamaicans. You're not focused on that. So why specifically are you getting rid of Mexicans? All right, think about it. Go back into the 1700s and you look at the Indian-American War. Look at the Indian-American War. That was a 200-year war, in which purpose was to get rid of all the Native Americans. It wasn't necessarily indigenous. They were tied to the indigenous. Native Americans, all the different tribes that had land because they owned the land. Well, they were over the land at that time. The United States wanted to own it, so they had to steal it. All right, many different ways that they stole it was they used Native Americans and indigenous to speak the language for the people so they can convince them to give up the land. This is your Lewis and Clark story. You know what I'm saying? This is like when you go over to Custer's Last Stand with Crazy Horse, how Custer was killed by Crazy Horse in the tribe over there. This is your Geronimo story. You know what I mean? And they paint those stories. There's a movie that they have where the Union was fighting the Seminoles, because Seminole is not a tribe. Those were like that's not a tribe. That's what they named them, because they couldn't really name the tribes. They didn't know the names. The Seminoles, the word Seminole means to run away or runaways, right? So it's not a tribe called runaways. That was something they was doing. It's just like when my biggest argument that I was having with the Hebrew Israelites, and I stopped arguing with them because it doesn't make any sense, just let them be Hebrews, right? Was your name doesn't mean a particular race. Your name means what you were doing. You were crossing over from Egypt into the Tigris Euphrates in Mesopotamia. That's when you became Hebrews. You crossed over. But you were the original Egyptians. You were the original Africans. That's why you look like that. That's why they say the original Jews had afros and brown skin. That's us. We're the same fucking people. If you talk to the Moors, they'll tell you, especially particular, Taj Tariq Bey will tell you that those are the same people. The Ibri is what they called them. And the Ibri is where they get, you can see Hebrew in there. When you say Ibri, those are the people that crossed over. But it wasn't the same fucking story. The story that you have in the Bible is not the real story. But, you you choose these stories, so be it. More power to you. You know what I'm saying? Here's what it is. I'm not going to argue with people, man. I don't have time for that. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to be. So be it. You know what I mean? But what's going to happen? What happens is this country is shaping up to be a worse off place. And if you don't see what I see, then you have to find out for yourself. You know what I mean? And I'll give you this before I jump off. When you talk about mass deportations and you're not focused on the fact that the guy that's running the financial part of the country right now is not even from the United States, and he's making rules for the IRS, the Doge movement. He's making rules for the IRS, and he's making rules for the finances. He wants to give everybody $5,000 on it. Which, listen, man, take the money. I say, take the fucking money. I'm not, listen, I'm never opposed to somebody giving me some money. Never opposed to that. But you got to pay attention to where it's coming from and what comes with that. So when you take the money, don't go out and buy bullshit. And I'm talking to every race of people. I ain't just talking to black folks too. Black folks, we do dumb shit as well. We take the money, we spend it on Jordans, we spend it on all types of shit. Now $5,000 is gone. No, take that shit and invest it into something that's going to make you more money if you have the ability to do so. Right? Because I guarantee you, there's some shit that comes with them giving you that $5,000 if they ever do it. There's some shit with that. Pay attention. If you don't know what to do with $5,000 immediately, instead of you going to fucking buy more bullshit, all Americans, buy more bullshit, buy more bullshit, buy more bullshit, hold that money. Because I do believe they'll tax you on that shit. And you're going to have to come up with that $5,000. Some of y'all already in debt with taxes, me included. You know what I'm saying? Hold that fucking money. Don't let these people say, oh, we're giving back to the American people. Bullshit, nigga, you gonna tax me on that shit. And I'll give you that money right the fuck back. Be smart. If you can't do something or invest with the money that's gonna make you double what you got, hold that shit, man. Don't fucking trust this country, man. I don't know why any race of people trust this country with all the bullshit that goes on. I don't get it. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? As you see, I'm not just talking to just black folk. I'm talking to everybody, because y'all gonna be sitting here wilding. Y'all spend that fucking money, and then next January 2026 they come with this bullshit. you gotta pay taxes on that $5,000 stimulus that they gave you. You see $5,000 in your bank from that stimulus that they show you or whatever, maybe after you do your taxes this year, whatever the fuck the case may be, whatever the format, hold that shit. Hold it or invest it, and then if they hit you with that bullshit, oh, you gotta pay that money back as taxable, you're gonna get taxed on that $5,000, then give them that fucking $5,000 that they gave you. Don't trust those people, man. You know what I'm saying? Do not trust those people. You know what I mean? Do not trust no government anything. So with that being said, my name is Dr. A&B, African Man Born on Random Thoughts. I'll see you on the next thought. Peace. This is dedicated to Edith C. Estorine, my mother. R.I.P. Because of my mom, I had to take a certain step. Because of my mom, I had to earn my respect. Because of my mom, I had to work for what I get. Because of my mom, I had a different type of rep. Because of my mom, I have a vision for myself. Because of my mom, I have a goal to gain my wealth. Because of my mom, the discipline I live is felt. Because of my mom, I see what's better for myself. Yo.